Hello everybody, Iain Robson, welcome back to our tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to use the Autodrive mod to pick up from your main silo, like right here, and set it off to or sell it at a restaurant in this case. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what course I have made here already. So I've already connected this up. So first things first, in order to bring up this cursor right here, it's the middle mouse button is the default, and to bring up my course you hit this edit button down the bottom right hand corner. It looks like a caution sign or something like that. And the next thing we need to do is make sure we're in the right mode, which is the pickup and deliver mode. So this is my pickup point, which is the silo home, which is that guy right there, and my drop off point is the restaurant. Now here's the crop type. If I want to change the crop type, what I do is I left click to move it forward, or right click on the actual sign of the crop right there, and to move it forward or back, depending on what you want. So I have wheat in my silo. It's going to go ahead and set this up. So I've chosen my pickup point, which is silo home, and I've chosen my drop off point, which is a restaurant. As you can see, here's my course right here. I have it going up underneath my silo right here, and this is where we're going to pick up, and that's where they drop off. So on this particular situation, it should be fine because we're telling it to pick up, not to drop off anything. So let's go ahead. There you go. It's picking up the wheat from our silo home. And what's going to happen here is once it's filled, it's going to head off to the restaurant. Now, if I didn't have a full load, I may have to hit the continue button right here. But in this case, I do have a full load, so it should just continue on once it gets full. There we go, it is now full. So one thing that's really, really important to do is make sure your network is complete, because if you try to do this and it's not working, I actually ran into the same problem. I just realized I hadn't made one single connection, so that is really important. So as I come down here to my T junction right here, I have it set up so it goes this way on the main network that I've already created, which is right here on the roads. And as you can see, it's taking a nice slow turn there, and it's heading off to our location, which is the restaurant right here. So I've already pre-recorded this course. As you can see, I've tried to maintain, I've tried to stay on the one side of the road very carefully, just because I want to make sure that I don't have any conflicts. So this is the junction I didn't have before, and now that I've put it in, it works perfectly fine. It was basically human error, not computer error in that context. So here it is coming down here. Going to head off to the drop-off location. So this is very similar to the pickup from the field with a combine and drop-off at your silo. So here it is coming up to our restaurant, up to the cell location, and we take a look in the top right-hand corner right up here. You can see that we are making money right here. Now I don't have, let's see, if I don't have, I have 3,000 liters of wheat left over. So what's going to happen here is it's going to return back to the silo location, and it's going to keep selling until I tell it to stop, basically, as far as I understand. So let's go ahead and wait for it to get back to the main silo and see what happens here. So if you're wondering how to recreate a course, of course, there's a previous video of how to record courses and connect them all up and making it your own little network. This is just showing you how to set it up for picking up something from a silo and dropping off at a cell point there. So here we are back at the home farm 2. Now once it goes to the silo home, let's see what happens here. That's the starting point. Now we set it to do just to drive. So let's see what happens after it's done a full load. And this time the load will be not a full load. So let's see if it stops, and I have to hit the continue button here. That's going to be the real key. So here we are coming up to our loading location. So approaching that really slowly because I made that a really sharp, ugly turn. So here we go. It's back up, it's picking up going to the location and picking up some more wheat here. Now you notice it's going to stop, and now it's just going to sit here and wait for more wheat. So if I should be able to hit the continue button here, and it should continue. So in this case, that's one of the things I've noted is that when it's not a full load, it doesn't play nice, I've discovered. So normally you'd expect to hit the continue button right here, and then it would just go, but in this case it doesn't seem to want to do that. So one thing to keep in mind, make sure you have a full load's worth. Otherwise it doesn't seem to want to work properly, because if you don't have a full load, it'll just sit there and wait. So now it's going to go, now it's perfectly fine. It's going to continue back to the restaurant again now that I've moved it forward away from that pickup point. So just make sure you have a full load there, and then that will basically help you to work, get him moving, basically, because without a full load he's not going to move. So I don't know if that's a design thing or what. So here I've made this connection here, so it's actually going to turn right and head back to the silo home because it realizes that's the first point and it's never filled up there. So anyways, that's how you set up a pickup and deliver mode. So picking up from your main silo there and dropping off at a sell point. Of course, if you are on a modded map, you would have to add the network and of course add the drop off point to the restaurant or any other location on the map. But once you have that network set up, you are good to go. That's it for me for today, folks. If you have any more questions, by all means, leave a comment below. My name's Iain Robson. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more tutorial action. I'll catch you guys later.